Hello and welcome viewers. You're watching Committee Report with your host Kriti Mishra. Today we'll take a closer look at the report of the Standing Committee on Personnel, Public Grievances, Law and Justice on specific aspects of election process and their reform. The committee identified 3 issues of the electoral process: the status of common electoral roll, false declaration and the minimum age of voting and contesting elections. The committee observed that reducing the minimum age requirement for candidacy in elections would give young individuals equal opportunities to engage in democracy. It suggested reducing the minimum age requirement for candidacy in state assembly elections as well. Further, it suggested that both the ECI and the central government must prioritize comprehensive civic education programs to equip the youth for political engagement. And joining us in the studio, 2 very special guests. Mr. Brij Lal, Chairman, Personnel, Public Grievances, Law and Justice Committee. Also joining us, Mr. Varun Chaudhary, Member, Lok Sabha. Welcome to Sansad TV, gentlemen, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Honourable Chairman, let me begin the programme with you. Take us through the important observations and recommendations of the committee on this very important issue.
Regarding electoral reforms, the committee has submitted 2 reports. 132nd report was submitted in Parliament on 4th August 2023 and 153rd report was submitted to Parliament this year in the monsoon session on 8th August 2025. First report was a detailed report and this 153rd report is action taken report. Our main issues were common electoral roll, filing false affidavit regarding asset, criminal cases, all that. And third is participation of youth, because presently the youth are voting at the age of 18. But if they want to contest election, their age should be 25.
Yes.
So we have recommended that should be reduced to 21. So I will come on first on
Electoral
common
rules.
electoral roll.
Sir.
You know that Election Commission prepares election roll in the states for parliamentary election and state assembly election. But at the same time, states have their own state election commissions and they prepare election roll for their local bodies election. So that is a duplication. The committee has submitted a comprehensive, a detailed report that we should have a common electoral roll. When the people are waiting as a member of parliament election and MLA election, then why there should be a separate electoral roll? So that we have submitted election commission also, they agrees. But there is a problem that some states say that this is a interference in their jurisdiction. So we are pursuing it and the common election roll is must for this country, for our democracy, and this is should be impartial also and transparent. So this common election roll is very important and we said that if you are preparing the state election roll separately, this is duplication and time taking plus misuse of resources and manpower and money.
Yes.
So this is very important and to some extent election commission says yes, we'll do it, but we said we must do it. Second is very important, that is false affidavit. When you contest election, you file your, if there is some criminal case, you have to, your asset is very important.
Yes.
But we see that in many cases false affidavit are submitted. And for submitting false, election commission didn't take action at its own. They can't take a suo moto. If somebody files complaint, only they will start taking action. And that too, you go to court, all that, the only punishment is 6 months. What is this? The committee has recommended that these should be treated as corrupt practices. Till now, they have not defined what is a false affidavit, what is corrupt practices. So our committee has recommended that it should be treated and corrupt practices, and punishment should be 2 years.
Yes.
Because presently if 6 months is given, he will again contest election. He cannot be debarred. So this is very important issue, that is filing false evidence, and this is very common. And third is participation of youth in election. We are allowing the person who have attained the age of 18 for voting right. But if you want to contest election for as a member of parliament or assembly, then you should have minimum age 25 years. We said why? Some countries like United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, their
Yes.
minimum age is 18.
Eating.
India is a young country.
Yes.
Our percentage of population, young people are number one. Some countries are never. They are aging, they have become old, but our country is having young population. So our committee has said that the minimum age should be 21.
Right.
But the election commission says ki I think maturity will not be there. Why not? Then why have to be allowed? In present age, the boys are well educated. In the age of internet exposure, they have much more exposure today. So we said this should be reduced to 21. So that's all. These are the main 3 issues the committee has given. Out of 28 recommendations,
So,
they have accepted 10. And in 11 cases, they have given reply, the action taken report, and we are satisfied
right.
that
right.
some action has been taken, and that is a long-term process. They are pursuing it. We said all right.
Absolutely, sir.
But in 7 cases, we said no, you have to look into again. So we will pursuing it. But most of the important recommendation has been accepted. But further, one more thing like affidavit. When he said, the election commission says, this is not under my jurisdiction. This can go to Ministry of Home Affairs or other ministry, throwing it to other ministry. We said this is declared corrupt practices. And presently election commission is not taking suo motu. We said that the election commission should have power to take action itself.
Right.
You are the apex body. It is a corrupt practices. It is a crime, criminal, falsification of record. We also said, suppose it is a minor case, but if you know that this is a false and you are submitting, then it's a grave crime. It comes under crime.
Right.
So we have said that we should define what is corrupt practices and we should take action accordingly. The country can't tolerate
Absolutely.
that man who is going to be member of parliament. I know some known mafias, criminals, since they are not convicted, so they have become member of parliament
Right. Right.
in both the houses. So that is our recommendations and we are pursuing it. I think good result will come.
So thank you so much for taking us through the highlights, and of course we'll come to the specific recommendations. But Mr. Chaudhary, your opening thoughts on the key recommendations and observations of the committee and the action taken report thereon.
Yes, definitely all 3 main recommendations as mentioned and informed by our worthy chairperson, Shri Brij Lal ji, I believe they are absolutely required in our democracy, and vis-a-vis the pace of implementation, it is slow, no doubt about that. Still, the Election Commission is examining the issues. They have not reached to something concrete, so we expect some concrete results will come in the near future in the interests of the nation.
Right. Absolutely. Sir, coming to the specific part now, a very interesting one rather, reduction in the minimum age requirement for contesting elections. So you studied the model of UK, Canada, Australia. How do you foresee if this was to be implemented on the political engagement and political landscape of India?
Definitely, these younger people, they have good ideas, new ideas. Though our country is young, they have a role to play. They are the people who are our future leaders. They are the people who are working for making country as fully developed nation by 2047. So they should have a role in law making. Unless they come to parliament or in the state assembly, how can you expect their proper role they play? So we are confident that commission will definitely take some action, and we said they take the recommendation of the states also, youth organizations also, NGOs also, stakeholders also, and after detailed discussion we should reduce the age. How can you say in this day that maturity doesn't come at 21? Maturity only comes at 25. So this issue is very important, and we are confident and we recommend that their role is very important in making India, in making legislation, making laws, because if they come, they will be lawmaker. They have their own ideas, and I think our democracy will be strengthened, our country will progress, and their ideas will be very, very important for development and in strengthening democracy. When you are allowing the student to contest election, they are becoming Chhatra Neta, student leader in universities, even intermediate colleges. So that time you say they are mature. And when we are talking about their participation in election as MP, MLA, then how can you deny them? So we should consider, and it's my firm opinion that not today but tomorrow some decision should be taken.
Mr. Chaudhary, that's a very legit argument that if you allow people to vote at the age of 18, why not allow them to contest as well?
Right.
Your thoughts on that?
Yes. And see, earlier even the age to cast your vote was 21.
Yes.
It was reduced to 18 under the leadership of Shri Rajiv Gandhi. And yes, definitely, when we expect that at the age of 18 we are mature enough to appreciate the election process, so how can we say that yes, if for contesting an election we are not mature enough, the youngsters are not mature enough, and especially in the light that in India we have the maximum number of young population, they should be given a chance. And although yes, life is a learning process, throughout life we keep learning, whatever be the age, and nobody is stopping to learn. But yes, as recommended by the committee, that the age to contest the elections should be reduced, it is in the interest of the nation, because a fresh energy will come into the system which will lead us to greater heights.
Well, let's see how that pans out, because as Sir said that all the stakeholders need to come together.
Yes.
But moving on to another very important point, Sir, you've talked about a very authentic affidavit verification mechanism. How can that work?
Presently it is not working. That's why we have said that we should define what is the corrupt practices, what is the false affidavit. Presently it is not defined. And election commission, they have already said they don't have power to take suo motu, take action. They are saying that it is not our jurisdiction, and Ministry of Law and Justice or Ministry of Home. We said that we should define what is the corrupt practices. People who are having long criminal cases, people who have been not convicted but remain jail for years and years, and they are not submitting the proper report. They are not submitting proper report regarding their assets. So we said that we should frame a law and define what is a corrupt practices. Presently, Election Commission is defunct in that matter. When a people files a report and somebody complains that he has filed a corrupt false report, only then Election Commission starts doing something. They are very lenient. Presently it is so lenient, the punishment is proved that it is 6 months. What is this 6 months? You are encouraging people for wrongdoing. It is not deterrent. So in mature democracy of our country, we should make a law. Deterrence should be there. Fear should be there. That we are filing a wrong affidavit regarding your criminal history, regarding your asset and other requirement, then you will be punished and will be devoured. That's why we have said the minimum punishment should be 2 years.
Yes.
If it is 2 years, then you will be devoured even if you are elected. So this is a very important issue, and we have said now it is an electronic age. I said we should have a database. We have electronic mechanism, and with a database, Election Commission can access. Election Commission can know by pressing a button what is the history of this person, what he has done. So this is very important for our democracy. So we are saying that they should act in consultation with the ministry and concerned stakeholder and come out and first should define what is corrupt practices. Election Commission should have power to take the suo motu cases of corrupt practices, which is presently not there.
Right. You mentioned about technology. Mr. Chaudhary, I would like to take that point to you. How do you think technology and data analytics can help in cross-verification?
Yes, definitely. You know, even if a person is coming to witness the proceedings of the parliament these days,
Yes.
their criminal incidents are checked through electronic database, right? Because otherwise it becomes very time consuming. So similarly, there are a number of databases where one's individual's details can be checked and verified. Because presently it is as the chairman said, that there are a number of challenges. So the point is that the deliberate lies need to be punished.
Yes.
And the electoral process, to make it more transparent, fairer, it is the need of the hour.
Yes.
The deliberate lies, see, right? So that is why, like Chairman Sir said, that the punishment needs to be increased, right? And the Election Commission may get the adjudication power, right? That the citizens may not go to the regular courts of law. There should be adjudication powers with the Election Commission itself, and they may take action against the person who is contesting the elections with providing deliberate lies in the affidavit.
Right, absolutely. But before we conclude this discussion, Honorable Chairman, how do you see the future prospects and the reform in the election process of India? You've been deliberating this issue since a very long time.
Definitely reform will come. You know, we have filed a bill in the parliament.
One nation, one election.
One nation, one election. And second, about constitution amendment, we are saying even if a prime minister is a chief minister,
Yes.
is in jail for more than a month,
Yes.
he should put down his.
Resign. Yes.
He should be removed from chief. And if you are become clean, you again can join. We know in this country, chief minister in jail, and from jail he is running the government. So this is what? This is a step further to clean these corrupt practices. So we are hope, and I think that constitution amendment will be passed. It will be a major step. Secondly, I want to mention about SIR,
Sir.
Special Intensive Revision by Election Commission. This is not any new thing. It has already had done in the past also. And you know, Bihar it has been done. And 69 lakhs voter had been declared as illegal. Most of them are Bangladeshis, Rohingyas. How can a person vote? Is not our nation, is not our countrymen. How can he participate in democracy? And this is very unfortunate that I don't want to name, but some political parties are raising hue and cry, and they didn't allow the monsoon session to run.
Sir.
I want to do it. In 1983, Assam election was going to be. The issue was raised by All Assam Student Union and All Assam Gana Sangram Parishad. They said that there are 40 lakh Bangladeshi voters in Lower Assam. First, their names should be deleted, and only then election can take place.
Right, sir.
But that government, I don't want to name that Prime Minister,
Sir.
she was adamant. And what happened? Nelly Narsanghar massacre happened on 12th February 1983, and within 6 hours, 3,000 to 4,000 people were killed.
Sir. Sir.
And that issue is today. That happened in 1983. And today, when Election Commission is taking the special intensive revision, and not only Bihar it is completed, now we are taking other state also, and when it is a complete, it will be a major reform.
Major reform for India's electoral process and of course cleaning the entire system. And before we wrap up, Mr. Chaudhary, your thoughts on ensuring transparency and accountability in the entire system?
Yeah, although I have different opinions here with our chairperson regarding one nation, one election and other issues. But yes, vis-a-vis our electoral process, yes, and definitely improvements are always ongoing, right? And from where we started when we got independence and where we are today, we are improving upon. And vis-a-vis the transparency is concerned, yes, the electoral process, you know, every citizen of India has to be, you know, we have to, everybody, you know, we are all stakeholders in this system. So the level of transparency definitely has to go high.
And ultimately, it is for the development of our nation.
Yes.
On that note, thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Brij Lal and Mr. Chaudhary. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Well, viewers, that's all we had for you in this edition. Thanks for watching and stay tuned to Sansad TV. Goodbye for now from my side.
To watch more programs of Sansad TV, subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to like and share them.